There it is. I'm making a record, or I'm pretty much finished with the record here. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, and I don't know when it's gonna be out. But it will be out, and it will be called something. And I'm putting it out under Reverend Baron. I know that. Yeah, because my name is Danny Garcia. We're good with that. There's a million of those.
Yeah. What's the most famous one? Like a
Boxer.
boxer?
Yeah. Or besides me? Yeah, the
Besides
boxer.
you. Yeah.
This one's cool. This was my dad's guitar. My dad played, he was a musician, but I think he played music a lot. But when he was younger, he played in bands for fun. I don't know if he tried to make a living out of it. And so this guitar and a couple things were around my house growing up, but I didn't really focus. I took piano lessons when I was really young, like 7 or 8. Like in school too, I'd always want to play instruments, at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I like played instruments in school and was in choir, kind of until it became not cool, just probably around junior high. At some point in high school, I was listening to a bunch of hip hop, so I got a sampler and just started making beats and sampling stuff. That's kind of what got me sparked on playing music again, or more seriously, because I was sampling stuff. I'm like, I love this stuff. Like I think I said earlier, around 20, 21 years old, I got a guitar, bought a guitar, and then just played all the time for years before I started singing or writing. But yeah, this place, my buddy Jason Quiver went on tour. He's doing a European tour right now, and I was trying to figure out how to finish a record. So it kind of lined up and just worked out. He's like, you can take over this place for a month.
That's sick.
So I've been here finishing a record by myself mostly, just like tinkering.
Is that how your
cool.
other records have been?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yeah, but this one's been more focused. Like the other stuff has been kind of so much tinkering and just like over tinkering, like not focused.
Yeah.
So this one I'm like, here's the songs, here's what I want to do, and then just getting things done pretty quickly. The instruments I've been using are really like the basics. Acoustic guitar, electric bass, drums, piano, that mellotron, that organ. Yeah, there's that organ's cool. It's inside there's tapes with samples recorded on them of strings.
That's awesome.
So when you press a button, it just triggers one of the, it's like a MIDI, early MIDI.
Yeah. I was just thinking, the go-to is always, sometime in my life, we all have pain.
That's not my go-to, but.
Well, I just mean like.
It's just super noisy and inconsistent. It's working right now, it's behaving. I'll be recording a part, I have to like run back and forth. And I'll be recording a part and then it'll just, like a couple keys are just not working.
Yeah.
And so I'll just do a bunch of takes and then comp them.
Yeah.
So where it sounds like what I wanted to do initially. Yeah, I get a little more stressed out when I'm working on my own music.
Yeah.
So with other people, it's fun. I just kind of throw whatever idea, whatever I got, play guitar, play piano, like here it is.
Yeah.
Do what you want with it.
Right.
With my stuff, it's just like, it's 24 hours a day and I'm trying to sleep and I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then
So
once it's done, once the record's done and out, it feels really good, but there's a lot of like neck and shoulder pain.
Totally.
But making my own music and having somebody play on my own music, I'm a little more precious about it. But in skating, working with a filmer is a similar collaboration where it's like, there has to be some chemistry there. I don't really know. I haven't done it in a while, but towards the end of me like filming video parts more and more, the filmers were also taking me to stuff and having ideas, like I have an idea for you to do this.
Yeah.
For a long time it was me with the spot and the trick. And I've always just been such a isolated, solitary person, especially when it comes to making music and skateboarding. When I look back, like so much of my early skateboard stuff and music stuff is by myself.
Right.
I always felt like I was doing it the wrong way, and I'm like, it's,
No such thing.
not really. I mean, there's obvious things you should probably do,
Yeah.
like press record.
Right. You're like, did you get that?
Yeah.
There's nobody here. What am I
They're
saying?
like, hey, there's a million ways to make a record, man.
Yeah.
We don't need to record this one.
Right. Let's look
could
at more toys.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I can play the cello, I just can't play it well.
Sick.
Right?
Hell
You
yeah.
know that one?
You have a main instrument?
Probably guitar, just because it's the easiest. It's accessible, not the easiest.
Right.
It's just always around. Yeah, but I'm not a guitar guy. Like,
You don't consider yourself a guitarist?
I'm a guitarist, but I'm not as like, I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not like a technical guitar player.
You play
Yeah.
all these instruments, so some would call you a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah, I guess so. We both are. I just like.
The terms are, yeah, like, are you a ledge skater or a bull skater?
I like writing songs, I think. So that's
A songwriter, musician. Do you like that term?
musician.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
What
I'm
about
gonna-
this one? Composer?
Composer? No.
Because it has
That
the
one's
word
funny.
poser in it, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Totally. Songwriter, you like?
Yeah.
Lyricist?
No.
Okay.
There's a difference for me than trying to make a living and being a musician as opposed to constantly making space in my life to make music.
Yeah.
Those are different. It's cool to make money from music, but it's hard. It just doesn't seem to work most of the time.
Right, because it's hard enough to do it without that
Yeah.
whole side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I completely agree.
But it's become a lot easier.
Right.
Easier for me to make music and to make time in my life to just play,
Right.
write, or learn a song, or
That comes
that
with
stuff's easy now.
experience.
Just
with
doing
age.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then realizing when it goes away that I'm a little bit off. So at this point in my life, I like it's a routine. I designate time to play, then to skateboard, then some other exercise, to read a little bit.
I don't know if you've heard this. I've heard it throughout my life, but the idea that, like, oh, the more you learn, the more like schooled you are, the less creative you are.
I just go through phases where I try to learn a lot of, and I've learned a little bit of theory, and I learn technical. They're just different muscles.
Mhm.
So
So if you work on one muscle, or like, let's say like you get super
Yeah.
jacked on it,
yeah,
then you're just fucking walking
Little
around-
lopsided.
Yeah.
I think it's good to know. You just have more tools, and it might confuse people. Sometimes limitations. It is cool to hear songwriters or musicians who are really limited to a few things,
Right.
and they just really work that. That's
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
But it's also cool when people have a lot of tools,
Yeah.
and they can do a lot of things, and they know a lot of things.
Yeah.
But it's like if you got a cool style, then you got a cool style.
Yeah. Do you
Respect.
do you like hearing or watching the Shredders? You know, the guys in Guitar Center were fucking.
No, because that's usually a shredder's got a pretty whack style.
Together. Yeah, find your harmony. For eternity.
It'd have to be lower, probably.
What do you mean?
Mine.
Oh, the harmony?
My harmony. We belong together.
Yeah, we really do.
I think we do.
I was listening to your records, and there was a point at which like there's more jazzy chords
Yeah,
than there were before.
yeah.
Is that another example of?
It's like a phase
Okay.
of me just getting really into it.
Right, right, right.
Probably more from getting into bossa nova,
Yeah.
which is influenced by jazz, I guess.
Right, right, right.
But sometimes I listen back and I'm like, oh, it doesn't suit. I was like into it at the time, and I'm like, it doesn't suit me right now. Yeah. But I love that stuff. It's like mellow elevator music.
Dude, I don't like that.
I don't either.
I love, yeah. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck that. Like if the band cut out right here, I wouldn't even be mad. Just like stop, just dropped off. Like, wait,
know.
what happened to the band? I like that.
Where'd they go?
kind of like bold decisions that you get to make when you're doing it by yourself. No one's gonna tell you like, that sounds weird, dude. Like, it's never been done. It sounds off. Like, fuck you, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but...
I mean, how does it make you feel at the end of the day?
A lot of different ways, but good, satisfied for the most part. When I get to like, I'm on the other side now of the fence, I can enjoy most of these songs now.